So, listen, today we are going to talk about how to customize your skincare routine for your skin. Not anybody else's skin, your skin. How to create it, how to customize it. Now, you've probably tried following other people's skincare routines and they have not worked. Or you've heard about the latest ingredient out there in the market or product, it's doing wonders for everybody else, and then you try it and it doesn't work for you. There's a reason for that. You cannot copy somebody else's skincare routine because our skins are not the same. We may not have the same skin type, and even if we do have the same skin type, we might not have the same skincare conditions on our skin. And even if we do have the same skincare conditions, our skincare conditions might not be caused by the same thing for all of us. Therefore, there is different approaches to skin to your skin, and basically you have to customize your skincare routine for your particular skin and your skincare conditions. So today I'm going to show you how to create a skincare routine and how to customize it. So my name is Zora Mukhele and I love teaching ladies how to achieve a clear, even toned skin so that they may be comfortable in their own skin and not have a need to cover up with makeup all the time. So let's talk about how to customize your skincare routine. And just before I get into it, let me just say that even if you do customize your skincare routine and you have it down to the T, if you are female, at some point you're gonna have to tweak it and adjust it because our monthly cycle causes changes on our skin as women. Seasons, this change of season causes changes on our skin. Stress causes changes on our skin. So as your skin is changing and adjusting to its environment and internal factors, your skincare routine has to change accordingly and adjust with your skin basically. So just note that you might have to, you can create a skincare routine, but you are always tweaking and you are always changing and you are always adjusting. That is completely normal because our skin is not like wood. It's not like a static object. Our skin goes through changes. Our skin is living, breathing, changing all the time, depending what's happening externally or what's happening internally in your body. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, there are three things that everybody will have in their skincare routine. Whether you are oily, combination sensitive, everybody will have these three things and they are standard for everybody. So you have to have a face wash in your skincare routine. Now, when it comes to choosing a face wash, choose a face wash according to your skin type and make sure that the face wash you are using is soap free because you do get liquid soaps. Make sure it's soap free and that doesn't strip your skin of its natural oils and doesn't change the pH of your skin. Now, I have another episode where I talk about 7 cleansing mistakes. So go and watch that episode. I will leave a link for it at the bottom of this video. There, it'll help you troubleshoot what to avoid when it comes to choosing a face wash. You should be washing your face at least once a day. Twice is ideal, but at least once a day you should wash your face. The next thing that everybody should have in their skincare routine is a moisturizer. Now, moisturizers are there to hydrate your skin and to put moisture back in your skin. Your skin cannot make its own moisture. It makes oil, and oil is not moisturizing. Now, people with oily skin have a tendency to not moisturize their skin because they feel that they are just adding more oil or that their skin gets oilier in time. somebody with an oily skin, it's important to moisturize your skin, because if you do not, your skin will dehydrate and you will end up producing even more oil. So there's different kinds of moisturizers out there. There are moisturizers for dry skin, oily skin, combination skin, sensitive skin. So if you have an oily skin, look for a moisturizer that is for an oily skin. It has to be written oily skin on the packaging. Okay. The third thing that everybody should be doing, these are just the basics. What everybody should be doing is using a sunscreen. Now, it doesn't matter if you are black, white, blue, orange, colored, or Asian. Everybody should be using a sunscreen. Now, a sunscreen not only protects from your skin burning from the sun, a sunscreen also prevents dehydration, because the sun and the heat will dehydrate your skin. A sunscreen also prevents DNA damage caused by the sun, which can lead to premature aging, and prevents any pigmentation forming on your skin, which is caused by sunlight. So a sunscreen is a great preventative measure, especially from premature aging and pigmentation. So those would be the three basic steps everybody, no matter who you are, you should have in your skincare routine. You should wash your face, you have to moisturize, and you have to use a sunscreen. When do exfoliators come in? When do they feature? The purpose of exfoliation is to remove dead skin cells off the top layers of your skin, and to help speed up your cell renewal cycle. So your cells renew themselves, or the skin makes new skin cells every 28 days. That's a normal cell renewal cycle. It differs for everybody, obviously, but that's just like your standard rate. Now, as we get older, from the age of 25, that slows down. And with each decade, it just slows down and slows down and slows down. So you can imagine, if your skin is not making new skin cells every 28 days, you will start aging. If you are prone to pigmentation, you have to exfoliate, because as much as when you look at pigmentation, it's over here on the surface of your skin, the reality is that the pigmentation is actually in the deeper layers of your skin. And to remove it, you have to move it up, and out of your skin. And that's how you remove pigmentation. Secondly, then you must tell your pigment cells to stop making so much pigment. And also, if you're struggling with pigmentation, that's where exfoliation fits in. So you have to exfoliate that skin. If you are struggling with pimples and acne and breakouts, exfoliation again will be part of your skincare routine. Remember to only exfoliate 2 or 3 times a week. Now, how pimples are formed is that your pores get filled up with excess oil, excess dead skin cells, and the bacteria inside your pores starts growing, causing an infection, and a pimple is formed like that. Now, the way to prevent and to heal pimples is by making sure that those pores stay unclogged and they stay open, and that nothing is clogging them. That's where exfoliation fits in for somebody with pimples or acne. Now, you get two types of exfoliation: physical and chemical exfoliations. I've got another episode which I will also link at the bottom of this video, where I go in detail over the differences between physical and chemical exfoliators and which one will be best for your skin. Okay, if you have a dry skin, exfoliation again fits in nicely, because the texture of a dry skin normally is quite rough. So to smooth that texture out, exfoliation will help with that too. So now, if you're struggling with any of the conditions I've mentioned, add exfoliation to your skincare routine. Now, like I mentioned, after you exfoliate your skin, you are exposing fresh new skin cells to the environment. And also, if you think about your skin's function, part of your skin's function is to make sure that nothing enters your body. So when you actually exfoliate, you are you are lowering your skin's resistance, basically, meaning products can actually penetrate much more easier. So this is a good time after exfoliation to use a treatment. Okay, so ideally a hydrating mask would be a great idea after exfoliating, um, because I mean, it's always a good thing just to restore hydration in your skin, especially with us being in winter right now. Our skins are much more dehydrated. So, hydration is always a good idea to just add onto your skin after you exfoliate. So, a hydrating mask is something you could use. Now, not everybody enjoys using a mask. I know one of my sisters absolutely has no time for a mask. She's like, I can't sit there and just chill in a mask for 10 minutes. And honestly, neither can I. The mask I use, I actually sleep with my mask on. I don't take it off. It's a sleep. It's a mask you sleep with. So you get different kinds of masks. But if you really are not the mask kind of person, then after exfoliation, use a serum. A hydrating serum again becomes a good idea. If your concern is pigmentation, again, masks that help reduce inflammation, masks that are nourishing, containing vitamin A, vitamin C, are also great masks to use. If you are struggling with acne, a clay mask would be a great idea. Remember, after you exfoliate, you want to treat. So whatever you want to treat on your skin, you will treat after exfoliating. If you have nothing to treat on your skin, you just want to maintain your skin, just a hydrating mask or serum is an option for you, basically. Right. Now, when it comes to serums, serums are treatments just like masks. The difference between a serum and a mask is that the serum you apply every single day, the mask you use it 2 or 3 times a week when you exfoliate, right? The serum also has got a higher concentration of active ingredients compared to the mask. So you get a better treatment from a serum. So if you are somebody who wants to treat acne or wants to treat pigmentation or wants to treat aging, then a serum is a better idea compared to a mask. There's nothing wrong with using a mask and a serum. That's actually perfect. You're giving yourself a whole treatment. You can do that. Okay, so for example, if you have dehydration but also want to treat pigmentation, for example, you could use a hydrating mask and then afterwards use a serum targeting pigmentation. And knowing you will be using the serum on a daily basis. That's also not a bad idea to do. This is how you structure your skincare routine. If you know that, for example, you really hate masks, you don't want to sit there with the mask on, you can have 2 different serums, one for day and one for evening. So let's say, for example, you just want to target dehydration and pigmentation, you could use a hydrating serum during the day and something for pigmentation at night. So, or even layer both those serums targeting 2 things. This will also just depend on the ingredients in the products you are using. So then again, just be aware of all the ingredients in the serums and masks, and that you are not mixing things that shouldn't be mixed together. Okay, so far we've got the basics, which is wash your face, moisturize, use a sunscreen, you add the exfoliator. If you have a particular concern, but from age 25 upwards, you should be exfoliating, you use a mask and then you use a serum. And that's basically how you structure your skincare routine. I find that most people, the kind of mistakes they are making in their skincare routine is that they just have a basic skincare routine, but they have nothing in their skincare routine targeting what they are concerned about. Remember, the basics are wash, moisturize, sunscreen. Now, if you have a skincare concern like pigmentation, acne, premature aging, you have to use serums, exfoliators, or masks that will target what you are concerned about. It mustn't just be a generic exfoliation. I find that if I ask people, oh, you're using a serum, what does your serum do? The answer I get is, oh, I don't know. I'm just using a serum because I have to use a serum. Every serum has a function. There's peptide serums, there's hydrating serums, there's serums for pigmentation, serums for acne, serums for sensitivity. There are different serums for everything. So make sure in your skincare routine that you have serums, exfoliators, or masks that target what you are concerned about. Also, always be aware of what triggers your skin. I know that my sensitivity is triggered by fragrance, my sensitivity is triggered by stress and high sugar levels. Inflammation in my body equals pimples on my skin. This I know about my particular skin. Okay, so understand what your triggers are, because somebody else gets pimples because they're oily, somebody else gets pimples because it's hormones. I get pimples because of inflammation. So understanding what triggers your skin will also help you decide how to approach your treatment and how to structure your skincare routine. Okay, guys, I hope you found a lot of value in today's episode. If you found any value in this episode, please share with somebody you think will benefit, and I will see you guys next week.